process at practice today? What did you guys go over? What are you focused on when it comes to Minnesota?
Rebounding, helping each other out, being on the string, just trying to find ways to attack and ways we can have opportunity to score. A lot of it is just us right now, though. Honestly, just working on the stuff we got to work on, our execution, making sure everybody knows the plays in different spots. Got a lot of shot stuff, just stuff like that. An aggressive defender, always getting up into you, not just me, but everybody. It's always competitive. I think that's what I love the most is we can go back and forth and talk, and as we know us all love. So we're going to play each other, Team Canada, so it's going to be my former team or soon-to-be teammate.
And how much has it been fun kind of developing that relationship with him over the last 5-6 years as you guys have kind of grown together throughout the league?
Yeah, it's been cool, man, because we played, growing up and stuff here and there, and just to see how far we've both come from that area. It was a lot of fun, and obviously I think his game is just getting better and better. He's taking so many different strides and steps and learning from so many different guys, and I see it in his game, so I'm happy for that guy.
What's it like going, just against a team that you're so familiar with?
I mean, we're familiar with everybody at this point. I mean, Portland, San Antonio, Lakers, Minnesota. I mean, you're gonna see everybody 6 times a year, anyways, preseason too. So, we know what to expect. They know what to expect, and it's basically who can go out there and give better energy and make the least amount of mistakes.
Jamal, how's the calf and a couple days off helped a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. So hopefully it'll be good to go for Saturday.
Jamal, we talk about you and Yoke on that 1-2 action a lot, but how is that shooting of KCP and PJ and then Aaron Gordon at that dunker spot allowed that action to be even more lethal?
For sure. I mean, it's been great. Yoke and I have a great chemistry in the pick and roll, and know each other well and where we both want to go and know each other's moves. So it's easier for us to read. But having Mike, having the initial action start with Mike and just looking for him and KCP as well, when those guys are hitting, makes the game so much easier on everybody. So those are guys that we're looking to get going, and it's hard to help off those guys as well. So AG's obviously he's a threat down there when Yoke has the ball or when I have the ball in a tight area, but when those guys are stretching the floor, man, we're a dangerous team for sure.
Well, I know it was a while back, but what can you draw off the series with them last year, or the different team?
It's the same team. I just think they have McDaniels this year. I don't see any other. They got Monte. I mean, it's the same team.
So then what can you draw on? Because that was obviously a tough series, just won 5 games.
I would have to go back and rewatch the games, but I just know that they play fast and hard, and they're into you and they're aggressive. It's always a physical game when we play against them.
Tim Conley, you guys are obviously very close.
No, I don't like that guy anymore.
What is that relationship like these days?
Oh, it's great, man. Great guy, great dude. Always puts a smile on my face. All of our faces, He's a guy that we've built a relationship over the years with, off the court. So that's always good. But for right now, I don't like him. I don't like him at all. So.
From a team defense perspective, what's the most important thing you guys can do against Ant to at least make it hard?
Like I said, just be on a string. They got a lot of guys. Ant is a menace himself, but they got a lot of great supporting guys that make that happen. It's tough to put 2 on the ball when you got a 7-footer, 7'2" guy rolling, and Jamie Downs is he's tall. I don't know how tall he is, but
6'8", 6'9".
Yeah, and then Mike Conley's former defensive player guy, smart, knows how to play. So they got a lot of guys that make that work, and it's not gonna be just Carl, what I'm saying, Nas Reed, who I go down the whole list. They got a great team, man, and I think we just got to make it tough for him. And biggest thing is not giving him anything easy. We know the great scorers are going to score. It happens with everybody. Every series you see somebody that can score. but it's just like limiting the easy ones and making them have to work for it.
How much does Jaden change the calculus for those guys? Obviously not being able to play last year, but this year and helping them build the level of defense that they had for much of the year.
Yeah, for sure. I think he's great. He's in the passing lanes. He's glued to his guy, whoever he's guarding, and his offensive game is expanding. You know, so yeah, he's really good. How old is he?
25, 26.
I don't have anything. I was asking.
Obviously, CB and Peyton, they bring a lot of intensity on the defensive side of the ball, but how important is it to get them going offensively, and especially in a series where Minnesota has a deep bench as well?
I think they got to just be ready for whatever is expected. You know, I think you know, in the playoffs, every series is so different. And there's so many different counters. There's so many different sometimes styles of play that have to change. That I think they just got to be ready for whatever's happening. Sometimes they might not play as much as they want. You know, sometimes they got to go in the game. They each got to get up a lot of threes, more than they are used to. Sometimes they may not get up any shots at all. So I think it's just them being ready for whatever the game kind of brings. And I think the last time we played them will be a big confidence boost for them, knowing that, you know, how well they played and just the energy we had in the building. And that was our last memory of playing against Minnesota. So to have those young guys step up in that game is going to be good for their morale, and not just especially being so young.
You mentioned the 3 bigs they got. How important is Aaron's job in this series?
Man, Aaron's important in every series. He's important in every series, man. He's somebody you gotta pay attention to him, and even when he has the ball, like, you know, it's hard to have a smaller guy on him. So I think he's going to be Aaron's going to be, you know, key for us, as he will be until the end.
Did you guys have somebody mimic Ant, like in practice? One of the two-way guys or PD
Yeah,
guy?
it was, but I don't know how live they went.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate it.